Everyday Oracle turns everyday moments and images into a fun, insightful Oracle deck that can help deal with the chaos that is modern life, whether it's spotting the red flags you always miss, harnessing the power of the main character energy, unmasking the hidden snake, or just finding a way to smile when everything is on fire. The deck features 53 uniquely designed cards accompanied by a comprehensive 134-page guidebook that explains how to use the deck, the meaning behind each card, and how best to apply their wisdom. Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today, I'm going to go over the Everyday Oracle, which was created in 2023 by Cascade Decks, and you can find them on Etsy at their shop, Cascade Decks. Okay, I'm going to read through some of their guidebook as I flip through the cards. It's the magic of editing, folks. They have what is an Oracle deck. Oracle decks are collections of cards you can use to answer questions, seek guidance, and provide insight into the past, present, and future. Readings are done by choosing a selection of cards, laying them out in a predetermined spread, some of which are listed in this book, and interpreting the cards within the layout. Oracle decks are similar to other divination tools such as tarot decks or Lenormand, but have a more flexible structure with the style, artwork, and number of cards differing in every deck. The great thing about Oracle decks is that you have complete flexibility in how you use them. Different ways of using the deck are listed in this guidebook, but you can find even more ways by searching online. You might find it useful to keep a journal of your thoughts and reflections to help you track patterns and gain a deeper understanding of your readings. But both how you use the deck and how you interpret the meanings of the cards should be intuitive. It's important to trust your instincts and develop your own connection with your oracle decks. Practice and experience will help you become more adept at interpreting the messages and gaining insights from your readings. But the important thing is to experiment and discover what works best for you. About this particular everyday oracle. After getting a tarot reading from friends that reveal life would soon be serving me with what I can only describe as a giant bag of dicks. I wondered what it would be like if the tarot had just given it to me straight. What if there had just been a single bag of dicks card? Why not just put me out of my misery? I started designing the card just to share with friends for a laugh. But in the process of creating it, I thought about other cards inspired by today's everyday life. What about the red flags we always miss? The joy of unwanted plans getting canceled, the frustration of virtual queuing for gig tickets. Before I knew it, an entire Oracle deck had been born. Everyday Oracle is designed to be a versatile, unconventional deck that captures everyday images and life events in a set of 53 cards that can be used in fun group settings or for more personal, introspective readings alone. This guidebook provides different ways of using it, but ultimately, the goal of creating Everyday Oracle was to build a deck you can use however you like, whether it's to help you think more clearly, to guide you when you're considering a big decision, or just something to help you smile when everything is on fire. How to use the deck. Because Everyday Oracle is designed to be used in a variety of ways, there is no single right way to use it. Some people find Oracle reading a personal meditative practice, lighting candles and putting in ambient music for the reading, while others enjoy using decks to read with a group of friends for fun. This section contains a number of different ways of using the deck, so feel free to experiment with them in order to discover what works best for you. Shuffling. The first thing to do is shuffle the deck. It doesn't have to be a fancy shuffle. If you can't shuffle at all, just messing the cards together on a flat surface before sliding the cards around to mix them up can shuffle the deck well. In fact, this is known as washing the deck and is a good enough method of shuffling that professional dealers will use it to add another level of shuffle to a deck. You should stop shuffling when your instinct tells you you've shuffled enough. Then you should cut the deck. Cutting the deck is done by splitting the deck into two piles by lifting one pile from the top at a random point before placing it down beside the remaining pile. The remaining pile should then be placed on top of the one taken off the top. If you're using the deck to do a reading for someone else, you should get them to cut the deck. After shuffling and cutting the deck, you're ready to start your reading. Before going into, reversed cards. Before going into the different spreads, I wanted to make a note on reversed cards. Tarot and other oracle decks can feature a reversed meaning for cards, which is when a card that is revealed upside down can have an opposite meaning to what the card would mean if it were the right way up. Although I haven't written reverse meanings for each card, you can use the deck in this way if you wish. Hopefully, the card section of this guidebook can help you work out what the reverse meanings for each card would be. But your own interpretation is the most important thing. The spreads. This section contains a variety of different spreads you can use to do readings with Everyday Oracle. A spread is how you lay out the cards to best give an insight into a question, a challenge, or aspect of life you want to consider. Spreads are used to provide structure and context to a reading, allowing the reader to interpret the cards in relation to one another and to the question or issue at hand. Each position in the spread represents a different aspect of the question or situation being explored. Everyday Oracle should work with any spread, including ones designed for tarot. So feel free to try it with any you find online or elsewhere, or feel free to make your own. Every day. Now we're on to the card. Oh, what is this? Let me just read. Shuffle, cut the deck, and reveal the top card. This card symbolizes the day. It could show how your day will go, something you need to watch out for, or advice on how to make the most of it. It makes sense to do this reading at the start of the day, but if, like me, you're not great in the mornings, you could always do a reading in the evening that represents the next day instead. You could also do a reading at the end of the day to symbolize the day, retrospectively thinking about things like how your day has gone or what lessons you can learn from it. Some people like to use a daily tarot or oracle journal to write down their thoughts or feelings on the reading so that they can look back to see how accurate the readings have been or what they can take from the different readings in the long term. If you choose to incorporate everyday readings into your routine, approach them with an open heart and a sense of curiosity. and use them as a tool of self-discovery and personal growth. Yes or no? You can use the deck to answer yes or no question by shuffling the deck while focusing on the question in your head, thinking about it until your instinct tells you to stop. Then cut the deck, take the top card, and while keeping it face down, start rotating it in a clockwise direction. Again, keep thinking about the question until your instinct tells you to stop rotating. Turn the card over. If it is in the right way, the answer is yes. If it is upside down, the answer is no. The card you have revealed can also give you a deeper insight into the question you've asked, but something just thinking more deeply about your question can reveal the answer you need. There's a past, present, future. This provides a snapshot of where you've been, where you are now, and where you're heading. The left card represents your past, symbolizing things like how something in your past might still be affecting you, and how the past is helping or hindering you, or what you need to take from your past to help your future. Enjoy it, what it brings to a reading. Who hasn't given one of these or received one? I mean, multiple times a week. I mean, it depends, right? So I have the Indie Tarot, which is new. I just thought since it's a modern oracle, I'd pair it and maybe just pull one from each deck and give a little reading, or two or three. Let's just see. I have a couple of minutes of time to fill for the rest of this video, so I thought I'd just add a couple of thoughts and a little reading. I enjoy the deck. I am surprised that I enjoy the modern decks so much, as my tastes change with every season, right? And every year and every chapter. So it just differs. Well, we have the Tower and intrusive thoughts. Well, something's shaking up our mindset, right? That we can't stop thinking about something and something suddenly happened that we need to address. What is it that's plaguing the mind? Right? That's how I would read those. What is it that you can't let go of that has left you with so many questions and not many answers?